Ever wondered about the financial implications of Trump's legal debts? Well, strap in because we're about to dive in. Let's start by setting the scene. Picture this. It's the early 2000s and Donald Trump, a businessman with a multitude of ventures, is beginning to dabble in politics. His business decisions during this period, while seemingly profitable, are laying the groundwork for a financial quicksand that would later pull him down. Fast forward to the late 2000s, and Trump's political aspirations have taken a significant leap forward. He's now the President of the United States. However, the walls of his financial empire are starting to show cracks. Legal debts are piling up, and they're not just pocket change. We're talking well over $500 million. How did this happen, you ask? Well, it's a combination of various factors. Trump's business decisions, which once seemed sound, are now backfiring. His investments aren't paying off and the legal battles attached to them are draining his resources. Add to this the cost of running a presidential campaign and maintaining a political career, and you've got a recipe for a financial storm. But here's the twist. Even as his financial empire was crumbling, Trump was pardoning individuals like Michael Flynn, who declined an offer to be his chief of staff due to his own legal debts. It's a tangled web, isn't it? And let's not forget the elephant in the room, the Russia investigation. This investigation, which looked into possible collusion between Trump's campaign and Russia, added a hefty sum to his growing pile of legal debts. So the stage is set. Trump's financial empire is heavily indebted. But what does this mean for the economy? Now it's time to talk about the elephant in the room. How have Trump's legal debts impacted the economy? Well, let's consider the ripple effects of a debt of over $500 million. It's a number that's hard to ignore, and it doesn't exist in a vacuum. When such a prominent figure is mired in debt, it can cause jitters in the financial markets. His potential bankruptcy could lead to losses for lenders, some of whom might be major players in the economy. This could, in turn, impact their ability to lend to other businesses and individuals, potentially causing a tightening of credit in the economy. But the impact isn't just confined to the lenders. Trump's businesses, many of which are in sectors like real estate and hospitality, employ thousands of people across the country. If these businesses were to falter due to his personal financial troubles, the fallout could be felt by these employees and the local economies where his businesses operate. And then there's the matter of public trust. The economy thrives on confidence. If the public perceives that a former leader of the country is in deep financial trouble, it could lead to a lack of confidence in the economy and a slowdown in economic activity. As for Trump's personal finances, they could be severely impacted. He may be forced to sell assets or make deals that he wouldn't otherwise consider. With Trump's debts looming large, the next question is, what could happen next? So, what's next on the horizon? Will Trump have to pay up, or can he wiggle out of this one too? As we peer into the crystal ball of the future, the landscape looks rather uncertain. Trump's legal debts, well over $500 million, hang like a storm cloud over his business empire. Could this be the final blow for the Trump brand, or just another speed bump on the road to recovery? Some say that legal action is inevitable. Trump could face a barrage of lawsuits, each one chipping away at his fortune. For Trump, the businessman, this could be a significant setback. It could hinder his ability to invest, to grow his businesses, and to maintain his lavish lifestyle. But let's not forget, Trump has a knack for bouncing back. He's faced financial turmoil before, and he's always managed to turn things around. So, while the odds may seem stacked against him, don't count him out just yet. And what about the broader implications for the US economy? Well, that's a bit more complicated. Trump's financial woes could cause ripples in the business world, affecting his employees, his investors, and his creditors. But on the flip side, if Trump is held accountable for his debts, it could send a powerful message. A message that even the most powerful among us are not above the law. It could set a precedent, a standard that other business moguls will have to follow. Only time will tell how this saga will unfold, but one thing's for sure, it's going to be a wild ride.